Hi, this is day 3 or day 4 of COVID, depending on when you consider that I started having COVID. Oh my God. It has been a trip. So I tested positive on Friday, and today is Sunday. I started having symptoms Wednesday morning at work, and it has been kind of a shit show ever since. As you can tell by my voice, I am still not feeling very well. What really sucks about this is that I was hoping I would have been feeling better by now, because final exams start tomorrow for spring semester. So my body picked the right time to be, not strong against this virus. And I was able to take one of my final exams early for my culture and health class. However, I still have to write a multiple page paper for that class. And then I still have to take my final exam for my chemistry class. So it's not going to be a very fun week for me. My doctor had said that as long as my symptoms were getting better, I could go back to work on Tuesday. However, I don't know if you can tell, but my symptoms are not really getting better. I don't think they're getting worse, but they're not really getting better. My throat feels like I have like daggers stabbing me every time I cough. The other night, Friday night, I couldn't sleep at all, because when I was laying there in the bed, I would find a comfortable spot, and then within a few minutes, I would have to move again because it wasn't comfortable anymore, and it hurt to cough, it hurt to sneeze, and it hurt to breathe. Thankfully, I have not had a fever this entire time. The biggest thing for me has been a cough and my sore throat. So, like I said, I'm still not doing well. It's 68 degrees outside, and I would be sitting outside enjoying some sunshine, because that made me feel better sitting outside in the sunshine on Friday. But it's just not my time. I'm not having a good time at all. I've been very nauseous today again, which yesterday I wasn't nauseous at all, but today I'm nauseous again. Yesterday I actually was able to eat fairly normally. I had scrambled eggs for breakfast yesterday. I had chicken noodle soup for lunch, and I had macaroni and cheese and peas, and there was something else, but I can't remember, for dinner yesterday, which isn't the healthiest, but I felt like the noodles would be more tolerable. My godmother and her one sister now each have a cough. The thing about it is, when I tested negative, we weren't like staying apart from each other. So sadly, I think I gave it to them, which I was not trying to do. They are both vaccinated and boosted, and thankfully they are doing okay. They just have slight coughs, and her sister had said that she's a little congested, but that's it so far. I think I have a even lighter, if that's possible, case than what my boss does, because my boss has had a fever. She said she's been hacking up a lung, and she's been sleeping quite a bit. I'm trying not to sleep through the whole day because I don't want to sleep my whole day away, especially with it being like final exams next week. I can't afford to do that. I just think that it kind of sucks having COVID and it being final exam week next week. For anybody who has had COVID, did you ever, like, when you had COVID, did you feel like there was constantly, like, a frog in your throat? Because that's what I've been feeling like. Like, at night, I feel like the constant need to swallow because it feels like there's something, like, sitting in the back of my throat. And I just can't get rid of that feeling. It hurts to swallow, but, you know, I'm trying to just deal with it. And today I decided not to take cough drops because I've been using cough drops not only to help me with my cough, but also because they soothe my sore throat. And so today I decided not to use cough drops because I wanted to see if I could cough up some stuff. And I was able to cough up some stuff, but coughing made my throat 10 times worse. So, you know, it is what it is. But I'm trying to stay positive. It's been a very hectic few days because, like, Wednesday I felt like I was dying, and that was when I tested negative. I couldn't stay awake, and, like, my godmother and her sister both said that I looked awful. Sorry. I was eating mint. But anyway, they both said that I looked awful on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, I was able to stay awake, and I had no appetite. Like today, for breakfast, I had oatmeal, and I didn't have anything for lunch because of the nausea. But I'm not hungry. Like, I don't feel like I need to eat. I know that I should, but I'm not hungry. And with the nausea, I don't really want to because throwing up is going to make my throat hurt worse too. If you guys are interested, when I feel up to it, I can make a couple videos talking about, like, my symptoms and all of that. It has been awful, and, you know, I've just been hoping and praying that it goes away. And I'm hoping and praying that I don't get long COVID because I've been watching some TikTok videos and people have been talking about having long COVID and some of the things that they're going through and the difficulties they're having. And I don't want to be having to deal with that also. But last night I was able to sleep again. I will say that. I slept fairly decently. And I think that was because I kind of propped myself up with pillows and blankets, so it was easier to breathe probably. But yeah, I feel like this video is long enough, but I hope I feel better soon because this feels awful. And I'm hoping that my godmother and her sister don't develop more serious symptoms. So, anyway, that's all for this video. And like I said, if you guys want, when I'm feeling better, I can share, like, some of my symptoms and how I feel about it, having COVID. And I still can't get over the fact that, you know, I worked in medical facilities and never got COVID throughout the whole pandemic. But now, when I literally work, the only job I work in person, I work with one other person and I get COVID. Like, it just seems ridiculous to me. But anyways, I'm hanging in there. So, talk to you guys next time.